you already know what this is. This is episode 4 of why I believe that Luffy is the One Piece. Let's jump right into it, shall we? We have episode 4. This says Luffy is the only one who can complete the treasure. Now, let's begin. Part 1. The One Piece, the One Piece isn't just a chest, it's a finale. Roger found a massive treasure, yes, but he also found the story of the ancient kingdom, Joy Boy's message, the truth about Nika, the role of the ancient weapons, the meaning of the will of D, the prophecy of the next Joy Boy, the plan to bring the dawn of the world. All these things require a specific person to trigger the final event. This treasure cannot end the story without the right individual. Roger realized that person wasn't him. Remember, no Roger, no Luffy, no Luffy, no Roger. Part 2. Roger admits he was too early, meaning the treasure needs a future pirate. When someone says, I'm too early, it means the timing and the person aren't aligned. Raleigh confirmed this. You guys will find it in your own time, in due season. Odin confirmed the one who will change the world will appear 20 years from now. Everything is pointing towards a prophesied individual born after Roger and with a unique ancient identity. This person must reach Laugh-Tale or his treasure is incomplete in its meaning. And you know who that person is, ladies and gentlemen? If you said Luffy, then you are correct. Part 3. The treasure contains answers only Joy Boy's successor can understand. The treasure includes the entire history of the world government erase. But knowledge alone doesn't free the world. It sure doesn't. Knowledge is power, y'all, but knowledge alone doesn't free the world. You need the wisdom for that. It must be interpreted and acted upon by somebody with Joy Boy's will, someone who can awaken Nika, someone who can control ancient weapons without abusing them, someone with the will of D, someone the world will rally behind, someone willing to risk everything for freedom. Only one person fits all those characteristics in this show, and that person is Luffy. Knowledge without the correct liberator changes nothing. Actually, y'all, if we really want to go deeper into it, how you doing there, dear? Knowledge without the correct individual in the wrong hands will oppress you. So make sure when y'all get all that knowledge, get an understanding. Because in Luffy's world, only one person with this knowledge has an understanding, and that is Luffy. Thank you for the hearts. I love the hearts. Part 4. The ancient weapon requires Luffy specifically. Poseidon, Plutonian, and Uranus. These aren't random nukes. These are tools for world reconstruction, but the ancient weapons are safe and meaningful if controlled by the Joy Boy successor, the warrior of the liberation, someone with Nika's nature, someone who seeks freedom, not domination. The world must trust the person who triggers the final war. Only Luffy has Nika's joy, Joy Boy's legacy, D lineage, pure intentions, global trust, and prophecy alignment. Roger had none of that. The anomaly, I wouldn't drink that if God himself told me to. Tu falala portugués, no habla portugués. Lo siento, solo habla español. Part 5, and a sober mind, because we're going to stay sober doing this. The treasure includes, oh, you chug that, you strong. Your stomach about to be bubbling, because I know you didn't eat anything before you did it. Your stomach about to kick your butt. Part 5, the treasure includes Joy Boy's letter, and it's written to Luffy. Joy Boy wrote the message on the Fisher Island phonograph, but the message was not addressed to Roger. It was addressed to the one who will fulfill my prophecy. Only Luffy matches that description. So the treasure Roger found is actually intended for Luffy, not Roger. How all y'all doing coming up in here? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and come back. The true meaning of the treasure can only be completed when the next Joy Boy reads it, the next Joy Boy reaches Laugh-Tale, the next Joy Boy brings the world to dawn, which is what? Y'all gotta remember, Luffy is the Joy Boy. He is the reincarnation. I know they're having the original one come back, but Luffy also is that one too. Just like Luffy isn't the only D in this whole entire conversation, but he is the D that matters. Hopefully your stomach good. How y'all doing? Thank you for watching. Just leave a comment. I'll get to it. Part 6. Luffy unlocks the emotional, mythological, and cosmic meaning of the One Piece. Roger could have read the history, taken the gold, exposed the world government, launched a final war, but he didn't. Why? Because the treasure's not meant to be used by any random pirate. Only the Joy Boy's successor can decode the emotional meaning, embody the mythology, bring laughter to the world, awaken Nika's form, fulfill the century-old promise, unite every race and island, destroy the tyranny of the world government. Roger understood that the One Piece only becomes the One Piece when the right person finds it. That makes Luffy's essential. Meaning, if you ever have watched One Piece, ever, like, comment, subscribe, share, come back. If you drop a comment in the comment section, have you ever watched One Piece? If the answer is yes, I have watched One Piece. Like, comment, subscribe, share, come back. If you ever watched One Piece, one time, Luffy got every race, creed, and nationality around him. That is essential to the One Piece because that means he's able to bring everybody together. Why do I have no hair on my head? Genetics and old age. I'm older than what I look. I'm way older than what I look. Genetics and old age will take your hair from you. It took mine, and it moved it. It actually just migrated it from up here to down here. So one time I had an afro, it just moved my afro down here. Part 7. So what does complete the treasure mean? It does. I do, don't I? Sure do. Part 7. Who does complete the treasure mean? It means Roger found the treasure, but only Luffy fulfills its prophecy. Roger found the story, but only Luffy becomes its ending. Roger found the promise, but only Luffy becomes its answer. In short, Roger discovered the One Piece, but Luffy completes the One Piece. Oh, and it's shiny too. And then, of course, final scholarship conclusion. The One Piece needed a specific person to activate its true meaning. Joy Boy's successor. And who is Joy Boy's successor, everybody? I was about to say class, like I'm a teacher. Luffy. The One Piece needed a specific person to achieve its true meaning. Joy Boy's successor. Luffy is the only person in the world who meets the prophecy, the fruit, the identity, the will, the bloodline, the spirit, the time, the destiny, and the world's trust. So Luffy is the only one who can complete what Roger found. This is why Luffy himself is the One Piece. And that was episode 4 of why I believe that Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy, is the One Piece. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I'll be on here for a couple more seconds because I just finished working out and I jumped on live and I'm hungry. Matter of fact, what y'all eating tonight? I need some ideas. Tell me what y'all eating tonight in the comments so I can have some ideas because I was going to make some tuna surprise. At least there's tuna in the surprise because usually tuna surprise has no surprise in it. The surprise is not tuna. But if there are no other questions, y'all, thank you all for those that are commenting. I see y'all. Hopefully y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I want to see y'all come back. Always remember, your favorite uncle loves you always. And there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about that. Bye. Talk to you soon.